Hi, my name is Rene Garcia, and I want to thank God this moment because thanks to Him, I'm here. And I know all the way He's been with me till this point, and I know where He's leading me now. So I'm very grateful to Him because of the opportunity I have today to be able to share my testimony. I remember a point in my life where I was, always with my friends and always distracted, always entertained, always around certain crowds I shouldn't be and certain crowds that I should be. Kind of like a foot on the world and a foot on the church. And I just really regret a lot of those times because now I see the benefits, of being close to God. And at that point in my life, I was really, in search of happiness. I was really in search of something that would fill me, and I wouldn't find it. But then again, I was already accustomed to my surroundings, always being surrounded by people. And one thing that I saw would bring people along was, being able to have abundance, you know what I mean? And I remember how I used to work so much, to have that abundance and be able to provide to others, when in the end, many were just with me because of the money or whatever I could provide to them. But still, I felt empty. It got to a point in my life where I lost everything. In that moment, I said to myself, then life it's not important anymore. It got to the point I felt really alone. I went through a divorce, and that left me really depressed. For a long time, I was, God, what do I do now? I feel like I don't have you, and I need you. I need you. I need to do something different. At that moment, I had the choice to either go into the world, because that I felt will bring me, will fill me at the moment. But I knew in the long run, it wasn't the path for me anymore. There was another need in me, and that was to seek God. Because once I have felt the first love, and I wanted to feel the same thing again. So I made the decision to start praying first off, and then I started reading the Bible. And I found out that the more I read the Bible, the more I would start forgetting everything that hurt me. And I would start praying, God, please, give me that first love again. I really need you. I can't be without you anymore. So at times I wouldn't hear anything, but I knew that what I had to do was read the Word. After a 6-period month where I was in bed, depressed, and I would try to go out, and I would always come back to the same bed. But in one thing I kept constant, which was reading the Word. And one day I was talking to a friend, and God started speaking to me again. And what happened at that moment, I'll never forget. That was May 19th. And that day, I didn't even want to hang up the phone. I was like, keep talking to me, because God is using you so that I can hear His voice again. Well, at that moment, something powerful happened where after I hung up with her, God kept me awake the whole night. And He started revealing to me so many different things about His Word that I became amazed, to the point that a week after I knew that my life had changed, I even went to a church and I did a whole preaching for the youth, which really was like, at that moment I felt a conviction that I had been healed. But then I set myself on a quest in search of a church. And I found myself 6 months preaching to people. I was so happy to be able to tell people, look, this is what I know now. This is real, So for 8 months I was without a church. Always eager, though, to be able to deliver to people, what God had put in me the day before. I was always telling people, I don't have a church, but this I have, that God has provided to me. So I kept in my quest, to read the Word, to listen to many preachers, and I started doing all my research on many different religions, different, like the Mormon Church, the Seventh-day Adventists, Jehovah's Witnesses, and I found myself at a spot where I started, listening to only a few preachers, and I truly felt like they had the truth. Later on, I went and I searched them, and I realized that they all had something in common, that they were all day Seventh-day Adventists. To me, it was amazing to be able to find people who had the same truth that I had, the truth of the importance of the Ten Commandments, and the fourth commandment being an issue in the whole world right now. After that, one day I was, with my friend driving around this area, for she lives around here, and I know it was God that brought us to this path right here. And as soon as I turned and I see this church, and I read the sign that it says Seventh-day Adventist, something told me that this was the church. I truly believe it was God speaking to me again and confirming that this was the church that I have been waiting for and that He had appointed for me. And I heard a voice that told me, that day, Rene, the first day, is going to be a special day. It's not going to be a day where you just go in and out. It's going to be a day where you are going to feel that it's me with you there. For I will be with you. And it's funny, but the first Sabbath I remember I came to this church, a lot of random events happened that I know had to be controlled by God. Some lady started speaking to my friend, and then that lady started speaking to me. And that lady led us to the pastor. And the pastor, that's when I got to know him for the first time. And he presented me with another group of people, in amongst them, Roger, with whom I've been able to build a relationship until now, and I've been able to learn a lot from him and share what I know. And I just know that God has something beautiful for me now, there's no way I could go back. And I just ask for everybody to keep praying for me. And I want to keep having the strength that I have now. And the only way I know I'm going to have that is by keep on doing what I've been doing until now.